Funding the expansion of the family farm is more challenging than ever, with profits often not keeping pace with soaring land values. So West Australian farmer and Nuffield scholar Michael Foss has been investigating new ways for farmers to tap into capital from corporate investors.
The reason for my choice of a topic was that over the period of time since I'd come home on the farm, our land values had doubled and tripled. And at the same time, there was starting to be a lot of corporate investment in agriculture in the West Australian industry. So I wanted to analyse whether there were going to be any opportunities for us as farmers to participate with any corporate farming operations or investment to help spread or reduce our risk profile rather than having to borrow majority of the capital to fund any expansions.
Mr Foss's Nuffield studies were sponsored by the Grains Research and Development Corporation. He travelled to New Zealand, Britain and Europe, and North and South America, where he spoke with farmers, investment fund managers, academics, consultants, government agencies and politicians to identify business models which could reinvigorate the Australian farming landscape.
Well, Australia is attractive for foreign investors mainly because of its political stability and access to land. A lot of places I've travelled around the world, the ability for them, even if they were interested in purchasing land there, the land is actually quite tightly held, and to be able to get large areas of it becomes quite an issue. So even though of all the places I've travelled to, West Australian soil and climate would be the harshest of anywhere, still is quite an attractive area, or place for corporates to invest in agriculture.
Mr Foss says the most effective corporate investment models varied from full ownership to land lease and rental arrangements to contract production.
Some of the companies do just invest in land and don't operate it themselves. They'll either rent the land to local farmers or other companies they'll get management companies to manage their property. So they're looking more at a rate of return based on their purchase value of the property more than their annual income derived from production. There definitely are opportunities. In WA there's several companies that have invested into agriculture now in just the form of purchasing the land and allowing the existing farmers to rent it off them at a rate related to their purchase value. And this generally is done over larger areas so that they can achieve economies of scale.